Hello, it's Zach again, and now that you have everything set up for your Lone Wolf account and you know how to submit your transactions, we're going to go over just some Lone Wolf basics. So in that last video, you saw everything auto-populate into this fake name transaction here. And so you've got a couple features: offer accepted, rejected. You can import your property data, things like that. And then you've got your parties over here that you can add additional parties or change them. You've got the property information as well to help fill in your documents a lot quicker. So you're going to want to put in as much information in here as possible. And then we've got your actual offer, so you can put in your purchase price, the deposit, offer date, expiration date, right? Offer acceptance date, all of that information, your final walkthrough. That way all of this just fills in for you. And then in here, you've got all of your documents. So when you open these up, you're going to check the boxes next to them on the documents you want to edit. You can always adjust the order of these as well and what folders they're in. And then you're going to go ahead and hit editor. And then when you click editor, it's going to pull up the actual screen where you can change the information inside of your document. So you'll see what I already put in is already listed here. So the more information you put in, the better. So we've got our address and things like that in there. And then you go through and you fill out everything that you need to for your purchase agreement. And then you can also, on the left-hand side here, adjust everything, right? Because we want the exclusive buyer rep agreement first. We've got Greater Cleveland Northeast, which good practice is to go ahead and put in Keller Williams as well. There we go. And then you've got your terms, things like that. So once you have all your information filled in here, you're going to go ahead and hit save up on the top. And then you're going to go back and you're going to go ahead and select those same documents here. And we're going to click sign. And then you can choose the folder that it goes back to. So let's say we want it to go into under contract, and then we'll hit create. And then this is going to actually create that signing for you. So it'll open up this new page, and then you can see now you can't edit these fields that you were able to edit before. But what you can do is add your participants. So you can add people from the transaction, from your contacts, right? If I want to add myself, we'll go ahead and hit save. And then it's going to have me assign that field to myself. And then let's add from the transaction. So we've got our fake name. And then in there, you can choose whether or not they're just reviewing things or just get a copy. They are going to be a remote signer. We're going to put in 1223 Gmail. Then you can see that's their custom signature, things like that. And then we'll go ahead and hit save. And so now you'll see my fake name auto-populates in here. And then at the bottom, we've got their signatures, things like that. And then it is important to mention there is an amendment on our exclusive buyer rep agreement. So you do have to go down here and delete these out. That way your client isn't forced to sign them. And then if you need to add extras, you've got all these buttons here under tools that automatically pop up once you're done with your clients. You can rearrange the docs again if you need to, just to make sure everything's in the proper order for you. And then we've got other options here as well for your signing details, things like that. And then once you're ready, you're going to hit next, and then you can set your expiration date. You can choose how many reminders you send. And then you can also hit customize invites. So you can see here, this is for me. So I can say, Zach, sign these. And then I'll know I need to sign those, right? And then this is our fake name remote signer. And so we can have them receive this email and sign offer for 123 Main Street, right? And then please let me know if you have questions before signing. And then let's say I want this to be bold, underlined, italics. That way we are all set. And then I'll hit save, and then I can just send those both off. And then you'll get a copy of everything. And once everyone's signed, and all parties get a copy of everything, which makes it super nice. And then once they are signed, very similar to DocuSign or Dotloop, they'll be available here in your Documents tab, and you can just upload them directly into your command, making it super seamless, super easy for you when it comes to using these documents. You've also got to-do lists you can create, timelines, and history. So this is all based off of the dates that you put in over here for your offer. And that's just there to kind of help keep you on task and in line. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out, 440-299-5102, and I look forward to helping you along with your Lone Wolf journey.